Hello and happy Scorpio season. Oh, alright, so I'm just getting my cards ready, shuffling a little bit. I meditated on a message, but I'm going to give it a couple minutes and let some people join us, and then I'm going to dive right in. What's today's date? What's today, Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I had such a busy day. I definitely thought I was about to come home and pass out, but I tried to lay down. Hey there. I tried to lay down, and as I was laying down, I just started getting downloads. And it started with a song, because Spirit speaks to me in messages. Somebody asked me the other day, what's one of the ways that you knew like how to strengthen your intuition? Like, how do you know Spirit is speaking to you? And one of the things that I told them was like music. So you ever have a song pop in your head that you haven't heard in forever? And you're like, dang, where's the song coming from? I always say, like, pay attention to the part of the song that pops into your head and then go back and play it, because there's probably a message in there for you. Hello, my love. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, I had to take the sweatshirt off and put my clothes back on, because I was like, hold on, we got to get cute. We got to be cute. We haven't hopped on live in a minute. Yes, or it goes right past my thoughts. Yeah, I always say, like, certain songs that pop in your head, listen to them immediately. There's definitely a message there for you. And then y'all know Scorpio season especially, the veil is thin. And what I mean by that is, this is the time of the year where messages from the other side, messages from our ancestors, come to us more easily, I would say. Because Scorpio is a very intuitive sign. It's a very intuitive water sign. All the water signs are super intuitive, but Scorpio is a very tapped in psychic sign. So this is a season where that journal, stays by the bedside, because you just never know. Especially your dreams. Right now, and y'all know we have Eclipse coming up on Saturday. Right now, our dreams are they're either so vivid to the point where it's like, damn, was that a dream or reality? Or it's to the point where it's like, okay, I don't even know what that's about. But I always say, like, write down whatever you can remember and then come back later. There were 12 cats in my dream the other day, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to get started. And I'm going to get started with the downloads that came to me while I was meditating before this live. Okay, so there's a song by T.I. that came out years ago. And I'm not gonna sing it. But it's a girl singing it, and she's talking about, what is it? All of the things that I did back then. I'm not gonna play it because I want this live to stay up, but all of the things that I did back then. And the whole song is talking about this girl and the moves she used to make back in the day, whether for survival or out of choice or whatever it was. But the message that I got was, right now, you can find yourself like reflecting on past mistakes and moves and L's that you took. But you're reflecting so that you can make new choices in this season. Scorpio energy is all about feeling your feelings completely and deeply so that you can transmute it into power. Don't get stuck in your head, because it's easy to, Scorpios know, it's easy to go down that rabbit hole and beat yourself up and think about what you could have done. But Spirit is like, nah, we made those moves 1000%. Be prepared to stand 10 toes on everything you said and everything you did. And that leads me to the next download that I got. Judgment. I said, be prepared to stand 10 toes behind every move you make and everything you say. Meaning, watch your mouth, because no one is entitled to forgive you. This is a big one, y'all. There are a lot of, and then again, we're going to talk about the eclipse coming up. There's a lot of changes happening right now. There's a lot of relationship changes, job changes. What is it? And I say relationships of all kinds, right? Watch your mouth and watch how you're moving with people, because people at this time, the patience is thin, especially my fixed signs, okay? Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, we're ready to pop off. Like, we're not even popping off anymore. We're just walking out the door and being done. And a lot of people are at the point where they are done. So trust me, if this person means a lot to you, if this job means a lot to you, if this thing, whatever it may be, means a lot to you, you need to move like it, because it's that season. It's that season. And unfortunately, a lot of people are learning the hard way. Because again, Scorpio is like a walking tower, right? We talk about the Tower card in tarot. The Tower card is about massive, unexpected changes taking place that are totally outside of your control. It's like all you can do is flow right now. And that's the energy that we're in. So, yeah, and the lunar eclipse is going to be in Taurus, in the sign of Taurus this Saturday. So again, those are the signs that's going to be feeling it the most. But if you look at your birth chart, boop, 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 free birth chart, whatever, on Google, look at your houses, look to see the house that you have Taurus in. And let's say, for instance, I have Taurus in the 5th house, right? That represents like children and home. Look to see the house that you have Taurus in and what that house represents, because it'll be able to give you a better picture of the kind of changes that you can expect. Oh, also the song. Let me just see if I can find it. Because I don't know the name of it, but I know what it is. She's like, oh, when I'm in my bed, I think of all the memories in my head. Y'all, what is the name of the song? But I think it's like all of the things that I did back then. Yeah, but let me see the official name of it. So it's called T.I. Memories Back Then, featuring B.O.B. and Kendrick. Again, I'm not going to play it because I don't want them to delete this live. But check that song out, because that was a download that came to me. And yeah, so the eclipse is this Saturday. And I have a rule for eclipses. Stay sober and mind your business. Because, again, like, this is a time where it can feel very challenging for some people. A lot of people could be on edge, real snappy like energy, road rage, people popping off who normally it's easy to walk away, but today you gonna learn type energy. What else? You need to know where your center is. You need to know where your center is, like how to ground yourself. So again, the reason why I say stay sober and mind your business, because obviously when you're under the influence, you're under the influence of something, right? And it's easier to be influenced by the energy around you. So it's just best to be in your right mind. Like me, I don't even like to go out during eclipses anymore. Like I remember, what was it, a couple years ago, I used to be partying every night, like on eclipse season. And y'all, I kid you not, terrible. Like one night I bought some brand new Gucci shades, lost them that same night. Got into an argument, lost them that same night. Ended up going through a breakup that same night. But also, it's not energy to fear, because you got to remember that all of the changes and all the things that are being ushered out of the way are for your highest good. How they get sent out the door, like, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? You can stand back and like, all right, spirit, I see that's not for me. Or you can be trying to like hold on. And really, you just need to be going with the flow. Another thing that could be popping up, I'm looking at the notes that I wrote down. Another theme, the tower has to fall so new foundations can be formed. We talked about that. Oh, another thing, realizations of worth. Right now, people are going to be looking at their circles and seeing, where do I feel like my feelings are validated? Where do I feel like I can be my full self? Not just the bubbly version of me, not just the professional version of me, not just like the best representative of me. Where and in what circles do I feel like I can be the hot mess version of me, the I'm here version of me, like hoodie on, you know, we kicking it type version of me. And so what's happening is you may not hear from a couple people. Like, you may not hear from some people that you normally are around, or you may find yourself wanting to distance yourself from certain people or certain places that you feel like, you know what? I know I've been doing this for the past couple of years, but like, this ain't really for me anymore. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. It's just a sign of your growth, right? Because again, Scorpio energy, transmuting, phoenix growing, rising from the ashes. It's all about like destroying, like letting the old you, the outdated version of yourself, crumble, fall, and letting something new be born, rebirth. rebirth energy. Okay. So those were just the downloads that came to me right before I started the live. So now I want to, do you have any questions? Now I want to pull some cards. I wish I could have like spooky music playing in the background. I had a party that I was supposed to go to on the 28th. How are you going? I'm good. Cause I'm already seeing, like, you can feel, like, leading up to the eclipse, like, you can already feel the energy. For me, it's coming in the form of being a little exhausted, but it's also coming in the form of, like, I'm seeing the drama. Like, I'm seeing it all around. And I'm also feeling it in a way of, like, today, I had a very packed day. I shot some Country Wayne skits, then I had a callback, and then I shot an audition. And instead of just going, whew, all right, I'm done, I said, okay, I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to rest a little bit, have some good-ass cheesecake, okay? And now I'm like, okay, bet, well, I want to hop on live. So, again, that's also, like, using the energy as fuel. So, using the energy as fuel in a positive way for things that I actually want to do. Okay, so no, this fits exactly what I've been experiencing, and I'm ready for the rebirth. I love that for you. I love that for you. And also, one thing that I like to do and I encourage you to do, journal. Journal every day this week, and then journal specifically your experience of the eclipse. Like, what was this eclipse like for you? So that you can go back and compare next year, next year where you were during this time period of your life and who you are today. Like, damn, that version of me really said goodbye, and I stepped into the baddest, the most bossed up version of myself, Same, the towers will happen in our Taurus house, you said. Yeah, so when you look at your birth chart, look to see the house that you have Taurus in. That's where you're going to be feeling the effects the most. And then the fixed signs, that's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Those are the signs, because Taurus is a fixed sign, those are the signs that are going to be feeling it the most out of all the other signs. So you're going to feel it where you have Taurus in your chart, but also the fixed signs. Like, pray for us, y'all. If y'all got some fixed signs friends, take it easy on them and watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Oh, let me see. I want to go see my family, though. Nothing's wrong with going to see your family. Yes, I need to. I haven't been. Yeah, nothing's wrong with traveling. I'm not saying, like, don't be like, oh, I got to stay in the house. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be mindful. You know what I'm saying? You can go out, you can do your thing, but be mindful. Like, for me, for instance, the reason I said I'm not going. Okay, sorry, y'all. I just turned my Wi-Fi on. I did not know it was glitching. Let me see. I want to go see my family. Yes, definitely go see your family. I already feel it. Yes, Scorpio. Listen, my man is a Scorpio and I'm a Leo. We've been feeling it. We have been feeling it. But you know what? We have our ways that we decompress. For him, it could be, whatever he's into, right? For me, it is quite literally, it could be meditating, going for walks, playing with my dog, doing my makeup, dancing, anything that makes me feel calm. Could be watching a new show, painting. The live keeps freezing on my end. My bad, y'all. I just turned it on. I just turned on my Wi-Fi. So let me know if it's still freezing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm in a whole fixed relationship. So, trust me, I get it. All right, so I pulled a couple cards. This is right on brand. We already talked about this, like, deep transformative energy. But Spirit is saying this is not the time to live in your head because, again, taking it back to that song that we talked about, if you find yourself going down memory lane and really beating yourself up, snatch yourself back. You got to ask yourself, you can literally put yourself in a mental prison, or you can get up, boss up, and say, nah, I'm about to turn my pain into pleasure, and I'm about to get in my fucking bag. That's material harvest. And so really the choice is yours. But everybody has a chance. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not home, so I'm sorry. I'm on his Wi-Fi. I'm not home. Hopefully, when I save it, it's a little bit more clear because this is a really good live. But yeah, so Spirit is saying you have the opportunity right now. You can either let your memories kill you or you can get up. You're alive. You're alive. Y'all, I have been inconsistent with my lives, right? What am I going to do? Just quit my account? No, I'm going to get up and say, okay, well, today I'm doing it. Challenge myself to be more consistent. Everybody has a choice. And so that's what you're really being asked. Like, what is it that you want? What version of yourself do you want to meet after this season? Who do you want to become during this season? Patience, planning is not going to happen overnight. Even if you have a bomb-ass idea. For some of you, okay, because this just came to me. For some of you, it's like, oh, I got all these ideas, but I don't got nobody in my corner. Nobody believes in me. Nobody wants to help me. I need funding, but nobody's willing to do it. So what? So what? You can spend time complaining about the help that you don't have, or you can fine tune your idea. And everywhere you go, start shaking hands with people. Hey, baby. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. We gotta catch up. I literally have not seen you since the summer. That's crazy. Yes. Or everywhere you go, you can shake some hands and have a conversation, and you never know who is going to be that missing link. You never know who is going to be that key to getting that idea off the ground. Okay, so Spirit, give me some cards. This is from my African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. Give me some cards. How are we in our way? How are we in our way this Scorpio season? How are we in our way? All right. A lot of this is coming down to self-worth. And that came up in the, so the first card that we got, and that came up in the downloads too. The first card we got is grounding. We just talked about this. Y'all, Scorpio energy can feel so overwhelming because it's such a supercharged, emotional energy. It's intense. No one is doubting that. No one's denying that. It's intense. And there's no running from who you truly are. This card says naked, right? There's no running from who you are. It's like you have to face yourself. So at times, if you're used to kind of just like deflecting or distracting yourself, this is the season, not low battery. This is the season that Spirit's like, no, look yourself in the mirror, ground yourself, acknowledge like, yep, you know what? This is me, and decide who you want to be. That's worthiness right there. So I said, Spirit, in what ways are we in our own way? Worthiness. A lot of the times, like, you're not where you want to be because you don't believe that you deserve to be there. That's what it's really coming down to. You're not in that healthy, loving relationship because you still don't think you're worthy of love. You're still judging yourself for the things that you think are flaws, that someone else finds irresistible, someone else finds sexy, somebody else finds unique. You're walking around as this cookie cutter version of somebody else because you still think you're too much, because your ex told you you was too much, because your parents told you you were too much, because your friends, your teachers make you feel like you're too much. When in reality, you just got to be prepared to say, you know what, this is who I am. And it's cool. And it's like the sooner you acknowledge that, the sooner you step outside and like, you know what, this is what it is. You're going to start meeting up with people that actually accept you. And again, that goes back to that download too that said a lot of people are about to start looking at their circles and the rooms that they're in and saying, do I actually feel validated here? Phoenix energy. Come on, y'all. Cannot make this up. Hey, Mina. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. If that doesn't sum up the eclipse energy, I don't know what does. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Just posted about that. I'm going to check it out too. I'm going to check out your post after this live. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, it's like, you got to remember, like, shit might be rough right now, but there's always tomorrow. I'm going to clear this. Do y'all have any questions before I move forward? Do you have any questions? Rising from the ashes. Exactly. Come on now. If the last time If the last time somebody saw you, you were at your worst, don't you want to boss back up? Don't you want to prove to yourself? Don't you want to prove to yourself that like, nah, like that's not me. That was a moment. That's not my identity. And that's what's happening. It's like one group of people is realizing like, nah, man, I don't know who you thought this was. I don't know who you thought I was, but that shit was just a moment. Right? And then you got one group of people who are stuck in their heads and looking at their mistakes and their past L's, right, as losses instead of lessons, and saying like, oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, that was me. But this is me now. So again, lots of reconciliation. Lots of, hey, it's been a while. Just wanted to catch up. And nothing's wrong with that if you're open to it. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, because the messages, the DMs, shuffled again, and boom, pop back out. You can come in, babe. You can come in. It's just live. Like, again, like, a lot of people have been reaching back out right now because that's what's happening. This is the energy of deep reflecting. This is the energy of, who do I want to be? Like, damn, that person was actually really great. I want that energy back around. But are you worthy of the friendship that you desire? Are you the friend that you desire? Right? Okay, so then we got the Snake card. It says your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be... Oh, put him in the camera. Guys, look at Gucci. Face the camera, babe. Face the camera. Look at Gucci. Gucci about to pull some cards. You about to take him on a walk? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's cold outside. What you say? I said it's okay. Oh, okay. You different. That was little Gucci, my little Pomeranian. Okay, so I said your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Just be careful. Oh, that's another thing. So some of you, thank you. Gucci was a little gift from my love. Some of you are going to be in your conjure bag this season. Kitchen conjuring. That's what I just heard. Kitchen conjuring. So what happens is like for me in particular, I've been instructed to make a protective balm, right? So what happens for me, if you are ever, I'm gonna just use the kitchen because that's what came up, right? If you're ever in the kitchen and you find yourself like mindlessly, almost mindlessly going and reaching for ingredients and like putting things together to the point where you're like, I don't even know where this is coming from, I'm just doing it. I always say that's spirit, right? For me, whenever I get instructed to make an oil, or to make something, it's almost like it's mindless, but I always know that's spirit moving. And I think a lot of you are going to be doing some kitchen conjuring this season, specifically this weekend. And pay attention to the ingredients. Literally just did that and made a tea last week. That's what I'm talking about. Pay attention to the ingredients that you're using. Yes, pay attention to the ingredients that you're using. I always like, when I'm done, not even when I'm done, like in the process when I notice that it's happening, because I don't want to snap out of it too much, it's almost like sleepwalking. That's the best way I can describe it. I write down what I'm using as I'm going, and if I can't, then I'll just like leave all the ingredients out and write it down afterwards. The reason why you want to write it down, because you want to keep a handwritten record of all of your conjuring spells and all of your recipes. Because I like to go back next to it and write down, like for instance, if I used cinnamon in my tea, right? I'll write down cinnamon, prosperity, protection. Like, right? I like to write down how they're useful, not just what I put. So I'll be like, okay, what did spirit instruct me to make? What ingredients did I use? How are these ingredients useful? What did you make? I swear the way you speak about the things I've been doing is crazy. What did you end up making? And what kind of tea did you make? For me, I've been instructed to make a protective body balm. So that's what I'm going to end up making. I want my lip gloss. I'll be right back. Where is that hoodie? Oh, it's right here. Let me see. I was gonna do the you know what? Cinnamon, cloves, turmeric, loose nettle leaf, honey. So definitely some good inflammation fighting tea right there. Can you remind me, what does nettle help with again? I think that's it. And then I have a herb Bible, but I'm not at home right now. That I just love, because when I'm in my conjure bag, I don't really like to Google. I mean, you can Google whatever, but I kind of just like to stay off my phone because I get so easily distracted that I end up clicking on something else, and I want to keep the energy just like flowing. So I like to whip out my herb Bible so I can just keep everything, here. That way I'm not getting distracted. I think it's good for like pain and joints. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this was a real, I'm about to screenshot. That's a real specific inflammation fighting tea. That's going to be really good for you. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, do y'all have any questions? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each sign and just do a mini message for each sign. And then I'm going to hop off because it is 10 o'clock. And I'm ready to unwind. I've been doing that with food, but it's been heavy on my mind to try other things like candles and oils. I've never done it before, but now I want to. Oh my God, yes. Yes, definitely. I made an abundance oil earlier this year. And when I tell y'all, spirit was flowing through me when I made this abundance oil. I call it an abundance, attraction, whatever oil, but it's so good. And I have it, I made a batch of it. So I went to like Michael's or something, Hobby Lobby, and I got the roll-ons. Like, the roll-ons. And I funneled some inside the roll-on. So now when I roll on, I say, I am abundant, I am divine. Everything I want that wants me back is mine. And that's kind of like my daily affirmation for attraction and prosperity. It's a little ritual that I do every day. I love that for you though. Definitely experiment. Why not? And another thing too, make it specific for you. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing whatever your affirmations or you're conjuring, make it specific for you. It doesn't matter what somebody else says. It doesn't matter, like, just, yeah. Like that, I didn't even realize, like, oh, I'm actually end up saying the same thing every day, because that's me, So do what speaks to your spirit. I've never lit a candle and like looked up like a spell. Like I've never lit a candle and looked up like, oh, how did this person do that? It's always just come from within. Okay, so let's start with Scorpio. One message for Scorpio spirit, even though this whole thing has been like what deck? Okay, one message for Scorpio spirit. I'm gonna go through each sign. Scorpio spirit wants you to know right now that you are not alone. That in order for you to see the miracles that you so desire, you have to believe. You gotta believe. You gotta be more optimistic than pessimistic during this season. You will see it when you believe it. Okay, love that. Who's next? Who's after Scorpio? Capricorn? Spirit, what message do you have for Capricorn? I'm switching next. Spirit, what message do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn, your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Hang in there, Cappies. Hang in there. I'm going to say it one more time because I feel like y'all really need to hear that. Capricorn, your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. You're welcome, my love. Who's next? Why do I feel like I forgot somebody? I didn't. Isn't Aquarius next? Aquarius. Spirit, what message do you have for Aquarius? Ooh, Aquarius, it's time to do something new. Have the courage to embrace change. Take risks. Be adventurous. Which is interesting because Aquarius is always like the innovative, future thinkers. So I don't know what rut y'all might be in. Oh, duh, eclipse season. You're a fixed sign. So yeah, Aquarius. Eclipse season might be whooping your ass right now, but trust me, baby, it's for your highest good. So have the courage to embrace change, take risk, and be adventurous. All right, who's next? Pisces? Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces? Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Pisces, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. My brain, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not even trying to think right now. Who's after Pisces? Aquarius, Pisces. Who's after Pisces, y'all? Is it Aries? I swear I'm not even trying to think right now. I'm gonna just go Aries. Alright, Spirit, what message do you have for Aries? Ooh, marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Alright? And just because it says marriage, this could be bindings of all types. This could be new jobs. This could be new homes. This could quite literally be the ring. Okay, and as we're going through these signs, sun, moon, rising. Let it apply to your sun, moon, or rising sign. Okay, that was the message for Aries. Taurus. Spirit, what message do you have for Taurus? Ooh, 2 messages. Taurus said, hold on. We got a lot to say. Ooh, I love this for you. Come on, big Venus energy. This is so beautiful. Taurus, love surrounds all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Your heart's desires are ready to come true. I love this because my fixed signs need some extra love right now. All right, who's after Taurus? Is Gemini after Taurus? All right, Spirit, what message do you have for Gemini? Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Let it go, Gemini. Let it go. Spirit said it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Stay out of your head. Stay out of your head. No more doubling back. Because what's happening with Gemini, because I'm getting a download right now. What's happening with Gemini is like thinking back and be like, God damn, I should have, you know what? I don't know why I let that slide. Spirit's like, let it go. Let it go, because you're missing out on big blessings. You're missing out on opportunities. There are people sitting right next to you that you did not strike up a conversation with because you're literally in your head about some shit that happened 2 months ago. Cut it out. Cut it out. It's time to get back to your nice, jovial, people self. People-loving self. Okay, Gemini? Get out of your head and into your body. Let it go. Cancer. Ooh, that took no time. Cancer. It's all about patience right now. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. That's very to the point. Cancer. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. All right, big Leo energy. Big Leo energy on this table. Come on now, Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. I know that's right. I'm feeling it. I'm just flowing during this eclipse season. Just flowing. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Virgo. Spirit, what message do you have for Virgo? I like this deck for when I don't feel like using like full-on intuition. So Virgo, you got beware. Virgo, be careful of who you trust at this time. I'm going to just say that again. Virgo, be careful of who you trust at this time. Don't be venting at work. Don't be venting to that person that you just met. Let people earn your trust. Let people earn, the right to know your business, to be close to you, to be in your home. Don't be letting people in your home that have not earned the right to be in your home. Don't be letting people in your home who have not earned the right to be in your home. Okay? All right. Who else is after Virgo? Libra. Libra, what message do you have for Libra spirit? Cool. Y'all got 3 messages. Okay, Libras. So you got flowers, be generous, success, and emotional fulfillment are yours. Libra, y'all might be going through some financial changes right now. And ordinarily, like when you got it, it's like, of course, here, baby, like here. But Spirit is saying there are more than one ways to give right now. Being a cheerful giver is not just about how much money you can pull out of your designer bag, Libra. Right now, Spirit is saying, how can you speak life into people? Maybe if all you have to offer is like a meal, invite somebody over for dinner, catch up, home cooked meals, cook together. Like Spirit is saying, in what ways can you give back, right? It doesn't have to cost money. So then you got luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So your luck is about to change. If you've been going through kind of like a rough patch, and I'm seeing finances the most, Spirit is saying, yeah, you're about to be back in your bag. Don't worry. Sit tight. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. You got to remember, it's just a season, Libra. You'll be back on your throne in no time. You'll be back in your bag in no time. Who's after Libra? Wait. Did I skip Sag? I definitely skipped Sag. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know why in my head we already went through Sag season. We did not. I knew something was off. I'm sitting here, I'm like, hold on, something is off. Okay, Sag babies. I'm a Sag rising. So I was like, hold on, when did we do Sag? Okay, Sag. Finish us strong. Spirit, what message do you have for Sagittarius? Ooh, lovers. Lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Okay, so I'm feeling instructed to pull another card for Sag, so I'm going to do just that. There are two paths ahead, Sagittarius. Be true to yourself. Y'all see how fast that flew out? Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Which is so interesting, but you know what? The only reason, did you do Scorpio? Yes, I did do Scorpio, and I'm saving this playback. I started out with Scorpio. So guess what? The only reason, because Sag is such a very like, fuck it, let's do it sign, right? That a lot of people think that Sag don't take things personally, when in reality, Sagittarius is one of like, when Sag cares, they care. They care with all their heart. When they love, they will literally put anything on the line for you. Like, they're some riders, okay? So what's happening right now is Sagittarius is in their head about a decision. Could be romantic because we got the lovers that came out, right? Sagittarius is in their head about a decision. And the only reason you're in your head is because you really fucking care. Two things just came to me. If you can't do it anymore, just be real about it. Just be real about it and be real about, you know, who all's involved. And if there's something that your heart truly desires and you want it, just lay it on the line. It's either going to happen or it's not. It's either yes or no, or not right now. I'm so glad that I hopped on live, y'all. I'm so glad. Because I'm like, oh, it's been a day. But I'm like, no, I miss you guys. Yes, and I did do Scorpio. Okay, Spirit, any last messages? You guys can always book a reading with me on my website, leeshealinghouse.com. All of the information will be in the caption as well as the bio. Speak your truth. Honor your truth. If you don't like the person in the mirror, change them. For some of you, it's the season of change. For some of you, it's the season of acceptance. You are where you are because of your thoughts and actions. You are where you are because of your thoughts and actions. If you don't like where you are, change your thoughts, change your actions. If you like where you are, if you love where you are, congratulations, you worked your fucking ass off and you deserve this shit. Okay? I love you guys. I love you, I love you. I'm about to hop off. Do you guys have any comments before I go? What's tomorrow? Thursday? Okay. Y'all know I'm intuitive with my messages, so if I do end up going live tomorrow, I'll post about it on my story first, but you can always turn your post notifications on. That way you never miss a message. I love you too. Happy eclipse season. Stay strong. Let it go. Let it flow. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Love you.